Hey everyone, welcome to 64 here, and today we're going to finish Crash Twinsanity today, but it's only position 2. This is it. The final boss. We have collected everything. Everything. Except the final bit of information that requires me to beat the game 100%, so without further ado, let's go. God, I'm excited.
Well. Apparently, you two little rascals have been very busy since the last we saw each other.
Busy finding a way to meet you again. Your failed experiment sent 2 innocent parrots to the 10th dimension. The severe reversal radioactive conditions here sharpened our skills and warped our fragile eggshell minds. Ingredients are a classic recipe in the Evil Villain cookbook. You see, Pops, when it comes to evil scientific prowess, we learned from the best.
True. Now, playtime is over! Victor, Moritz, back in your cage, you naughty boys!
What am I doing? Curse my regimented upbringing! That's it, Cortex! You want to make up for lost time and play with your pets? So be it.
What have we got?
Okay, this final boss has 3 phases. Phase 1. We're playing as Nina and we have to cut off the power of this pretty much this machine here. What? I hate that so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And I don't have Aqua anymore. I thought I had Uka, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so basically we have to hit 6 of these things. And that thing that happened earlier was exactly what I was talking about when I first played it back in Rooftop Rampage. Sometimes you'll just get locked in just from trying to swing on this thing. And when it does, you're guaranteed to get hit just because of how long it takes to get up. It's just a guaranteed hit. There's not really much you can do about that. But other than that, this phase is actually pretty easy. Cause like, as long as you don't hit them either, like hit any of the minions. Frick! Get up! Ah! Yeah, that's it. And every time you die in the first phase, or I think it's just any phase, you're forced to sit through the you're able to skip the CG cutscene, but you're forced to sit through the cutscenes again. The same issues with pretty much the rest of this game, where if there's a cutscene right before something happens, especially unskippable ones, you're just forced to sit there. But yeah, other than that little inconsistency, this is still a pretty easy boss to fight. At least the first phase is. I think the second phase is probably the toughest one. Well, the last one, last one's missed potential in my opinion, but you'll see what I mean later. Oh shoot. And we're done. Just like that. Second phase. Pulls out some guns. And we still have our blaster. Of course, infinite ammo. 2 attacks. One that's like a kind of like an Uzi, and the other one is just a charge blaster. Simple as that. I always suggest going for this one first because of how faster it attacks as opposed to this one, where you have so much time to run away from it. And pretty much the entire boss can be beaten in like a W-shaped manner. W, like one side to go back away from the blast, and the other one to approach the gun. But make sure you're always running this way. It does not matter if the thing's on the other side. When he starts looking down like very slightly, that's your cue to run. You have enough time to avoid the blast. So all you gotta do is just keep shooting. I tried. That's okay, because this is it. And here's the final phase. We're now on the Mecha Bandicoot. Let's crash. And now we get to fire some missiles. You get to fire some missiles on the boss here who slashes us with a sword. And this is sadly the easiest phase. And we're done. That's it. That's the final boss. That's it. We're done.
Let's get out of here! Oh boy! I love roast chicken. Well, this is one heck of an ending.
You know, Crash, for all these years I've been wrong about you. Your creation was a mistake, and your existence has been a constant reminder of that mistake. But I've learned something from all of this. I've learned that you can't run away from your mistakes, but you can bury them! I never want to see your ridiculous face again! Where am I? What is this?
And that's it. That is Crash Twinsanity for the Sony PlayStation 2. Honestly, this is still an amazing game. I say a pretty great game though. Like back then, I would say this is like an amazing game. But right now, I still say it's a great game. Still something I come back to from time to time. You know, just play on outwards, 100%, and just enjoy my time. Cause that's just what this game is usually about. Just senseless fun. Senseless, mindless fun with, you know, something about the interdimensional, like, conflict and whatnot. But admittedly, this is still a pretty great freaking experience. Now, my downsides on it. The visuals were a bit all over the place. At first I thought it was the end because like I'm playing on emulator, but no. Some things were just simply like not all, or simply just a little all over the place, thematically speaking. Some of the areas we have chosen are a bit shorter than I thought they would be, because like, it looks like they're meant to like say, hey, there's actually more to this level, or hey, this is where the level stops, and it's just like there's few cases where the level goes too long, but there are many cases where all the levels just feel, where the levels I'm talking about do cut itself a little short. Like you could clearly see where it cuts short at too, because it feels like they had a good idea of what they're trying to do there, but they just had to cut it off a little bit to make it make more sense for the time span that they were given. And that's the biggest downside of this whole thing. The time span they were allowed to work on the game and pretty much just like give us this experience here. It's too short of a game. But because of the fact that there was too little time to develop on the game, they just could not get it. It's just like there's so much. There's so many ideas that you could clearly see while playing this game that they had. Not just from the gameplay, but from the music, from the cutscenes, from the direction of pretty much the entire story. They had ideas laid out for a bit of a longer game. Heck, maybe even like a whole level or something like that. But it never gets explored just because of that. And it sucks. Cause like, oh my god, there was so much I could talk about with this. But basically, my point is, this game is sick, but I wish it was a little longer. Just a little. But what can you do? What's happened has happened, and the only hope we got for this game is either if Activision themselves get a team to work on the game, or some fan does it. Either way, I just hope that whatever potential this game has is not just gone because, like, well, Activision says no, we're not allowing this to happen. Or, you know. But that's all my downsides. My upsides, the visuals that do like make sense with the game looks amazing for a PS2 game. Crash feels fun to all the characters in the game feel fun to play for the most part. Like there's some small things that I'm not too big a fan of, but the whole game feels amazing. And that's the point I want to bring across. Yes, you are right, credit seeing Crash Bandicoot will return because he is finally here. He is here to reclaim the throne. And from here, this is where technically you could just play the whole game again. But we're going to go all the way back to the beginning. Hey, we're not the most listened for here today. We're going to start our new playthrough of Crash Twinsanity. Okay. I have to get this joke in there eventually. But yeah, once you restart the game, you can literally just play the whole game all over again. With some missing elements, but overall, you could just do that. But yeah, here we go. First up, the Spiral trailer.
In the Dragon Realms, all is not well. The fallen dragon, Red, is using the dark gems to poison the life of the world. 5 heroes must fight the forces of evil. Spyro, Hunter, Sergeant Bird, Sparks, and the newest comrade, Blink. Now is the time. Let the battle commence. Spyro, a hero's tale. The adventure has begun. Rated E for everyone.
Okay, I actually like that a little bit. I can't say I'm too big a fan of the idea that they had going for the climbing, because just like a Wrath of Cortex, this climbing looks so slow. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, that's weird. Alright, yeah, and there's movies on this? Oh yeah, no, this is definitely something I'm gonna have to say for a little while. But the only thing I'm going to leave off here is this right here, and we're going to stop right there. So enjoy it 100%. As I told you before, so thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay insane and stay warped. Stay warped. I'll see you in the next playthrough. Thank you for watching.
Okay, now, the two of you have been asked to begin these therapy sessions so that we can work through the conflict apparent in your relationship. This week we're going to do a trust exercise. Cortex, let's start with you. I would like you to fold your arms over your chest, close your eyes, and fall backwards. Okay, Crash, your job is easy. Just catch Cortex as he falls. We want Dr. Cortex here to know that he is in a safe place.
I don't think this is going to work. He's an idiot. I don't even like him, let alone trust him. It's just that I have a fear of falling. Okay, fine. Let's do the silly exercise. I'm in a safe place. I'm in a safe place. I'm in a safe place. Oh, how I hate bandicoots.